I'm trying to show you guys because I want you to understand how fast you can go from idea to execution, to live, to making money, to building a thing that's interesting and getting your ideas, your products out into the world, okay? I'm going to show you how to go from idea to live product in under 2 hours, a product that will actually make you money. For anyone who's wondering, I have all these ideas. How do I bring them to life using AI, using AI agents, and using these tools that are available to me as a business owner, as an operator? I don't know exactly what steps to take. So I'm going to walk you through one of my domain names that I've had for years called Gifts for Black Children. I'm going to show you how I take that domain name that's been sitting on GoDaddy and I've been paying for and then actually get the website live where you can check it out today and buy a product where I will get paid an affiliate link, or you could buy the digital product, which is a digital guide. I'm going to do this with very few interactions with Claude Code, and because my agents are already set up, and that is going to help me move much faster. The tools for today are Claude Code. We're going to use GitHub. We're going to use Vercel. We're going to use Stripe, Amazon affiliates, Shop My affiliates, Active Campaign for my email service provider, and Claude Design to help make sure that everything is really pretty and doesn't give AI in the final product. And with that, let's get started. I know it looks technical, but you are here at WorkSmart because I'm helping you push the limits of what you thought was possible and helping you use these different tools so that you can figure out how to make more money and save more time. I'm going to use Claude Code for today. I'm going to give Claude Code one prompt and I'm going to tell it to go ahead and make a business for me. All right, I'm in Claude Code. I made sure my model is set to Fable. You can always check your model here and what effort it is. And I said /goal. Build a digital business that makes $5,000 a month. For the website I own, giftsforblackchildren.com. Have a Shop My and am signed in my Amazon affiliate. Or you could do paid digital products on Stripe or whatever you think is best. People are searching for gifts for their children, their grandchildren, etc. Want the gifts to be thoughtful. Not all gifts have to be Black products, but should be best in class if they are not. Example, the book, If You Give a Moose a Muffin, is a classic. Could be suggested. Or burrito tray. So I own the domain. It is on GoDaddy, where I am also signed in. All right, this is all I'm going to give it. You know what? Let's be more ambitious. Oh, $5,000 a month don't do much for your girl. Let's say $10,000 a month, okay? Press go. Now, the first few minutes, it's going to, ask for all the permissions, and I'm going to let it do that. And then it's going to build an entire business from start to finish. It's going to ask me what questions. It knows that this is a DeBaun and Co. side business because it's not for Blavity. Although, Blavity could be an affiliate. And this is going to take a second. So I'm going to go ahead and pause the video and I'll come back when it's done. It's asking a few questions. Revenue mix. What do I care about? Affiliate plus paid product, affiliate for now, or paid products at the core. I'm going to go ahead and say affiliate paid product. Brand. Standalone brand, or should it be a part of my normal Morgan brand? I'm going to say standalone brand. Email list. Should we create a new list? Yes. It's already integrated to my active campaign. So let's do that. Once the site is on Vercel and you've seen it, am I approved to point it and just go ahead and go live? Yeah, honestly, I'm like, we should go live. Like, why even do preview? Why even do preview? Go ahead, Claudette. Do your thing. Okay. As always, it tells you the time. It tells you how many tokens it is doing. Right here it says manual mode. I'm going to switch that to auto mode. The shortcut for that is Shift Tab. And it's going to just go ahead and run now until it gets blocked with permissioning. Now, the fun thing about doing this type of vibe coding is that you can literally stop and start anytime. So I'm going to go cook some breakfast, okay? We're gonna make some eggs, but I want to show you what it's doing right now so you can kind of see what a work in progress looks like. Okay, so far she has signed into my Amazon Associates to get my tracking link. She's signed into ShopMy so that it has the ShopMy links for anything, because ShopMy's affiliates are much higher. And then it's going to how to build the new project. So far, again, here. Now, the reason why I always record these videos while I'm on the move is because I want to show you that you don't have to be like locked in. In fact, I could do remote control and be on my phone and just approving things and still be like going for a walk or, sitting and waiting somewhere and still be building. That is the power of using these tools like Codex and Claude Code. It actually allows you to have more freedom and you're not just like sitting in front of the computer working all day. This is what agentic working looks like, where it is moving and I am the orchestrator, I'm the decision maker, but it has the ability to make autonomous decisions and to be smart and know like, okay, your girl's already signed in. Like, I don't need to ask her permission. She already said, go build it and let me see what you build. And then we're going to have a conversation about it. So I'm going to cook these eggs and I'll see you in a second. All right. Breakfast has been made. And it is writing still. Write agent. It's looking like it's ready to start deploying some things, deploying a preview. Let's check its work. It's got 2 agents running. Okay. So far it's ran for 22 minutes. It's writing, it deployed different agents to write 0 to 5, 6 to teens, different occasion guides, an interest guide. I'll probably go back and say 6 to 10 teens is like really like a wide range here. So I'll probably have it do like 0 to 1, toddler, etc. But this is a good start. It made its active campaign list and a custom tag. It connected to Stripe. It looks like it's writing copy. I wonder if it's actually already live. Let's see. Giftsforblackkids.com. Is that the name? Or giftforblackchildren.com? No, it's not done yet. I'm still eating my breakfast. It hasn't been that long, as you can see, still only 27 minutes. Last time we were here, it was building out the different guides. It went to GoDaddy. All right. So far, so good. I'm going to go make a coffee. Let's see if she's finishing. It just asked my permission. I just did a pop-up for GoDaddy and a pop-up for Stripe, which makes sense because I have a boundary that anything related to payments and GoDaddy requires my like explicit approval. So that's one thing when you're building these tools is that you do want to know what your boundaries are. So mine is like anything related to payments, anything related to like switching a website actually live and pushing to production, it stays kind of within those boundaries. All right, I'm going to go make a coffee and I'll be right back. All right, we're still eating breakfast. I'm almost done. Coffee just got finished. It is testing now, but it opened it up. So I want to look at it with you and give you my live reaction. So here you can see this is looking pretty good. It's definitely giving AI with the like highlight image thing, text that it does. And these little grids are very AI. So we're going to have to fix that. But I like the category. Baby shower gifts. Love this. Disclosure, always. No images. I think that's a mistake, but probably because it was moving so fast. I clicked a link. The link worked, and I could see it's being tracked. Cute. Little email. Oh, it made a little guide. Let's see. How does that work? Oh, it made a little guide. Oh, it didn't finish it, but that's okay. Okay. Picked up on the Brio train set. By occasion, by interest. Okay, this is a great start. If I wanted to, I could ship it from here and it would be done. But I'm going to take it to the next level. We're going to go to Claude Design next. Okay, slight detour because my nanny arrived, so I needed to do the baby transfer and finish my hair. So the timing is going to be a little bit off, but I did want to show you one thing that it did that I did not ask it to do. Is just another example of what happens when you give it a goal. Sometimes it's better than what you could have created. It went into Google Search Console and made sure that we could actually have a sitemap so that it's SEO and AEO certified so that things can actually crawl it. It's finished. So it's now giving me a summary. It said it took an hour, but it probably finished like a little bit before that. It's just because I stopped for like 15 minutes to do the transfer. So it said 25 guides are live on the homepage. The business is built live. It's already there. It's already ready for traffic. Um, all the disclosures and structured data, Google Search Console and email engine pop up with active campaign. It has a paid product. It's built and deployed, which is great. And then it's got the repo ready for my version control. So I need to finish the Stripe sign in because that's, again, one of my boundaries. I need to create the GitHub so that it can be set up for, version controlling if I start to add other engineers and start to branch out different features. It's like, go ahead and test. What is it? Oh, this is interesting. It hit a blocker on the Amazon side, so I'll definitely QA that later. Oh, funny. It said the goal is not yet met. I'm going to keep going. Let's go ahead and look at it again together. And then I'm going to go ahead and take some screenshots and move it into Claude Design. And then I'm going to stop this tutorial because I feel like this is a really good example for you guys. And obviously you could just keep going on and on and on and on, but this is a great workflow for you on trying to get your ideas out into the world by using the goal command in Claude Code. All right, so this is great. Again, like I think this is, let me just refresh, make sure nothing changed. Okay, this is great, but it really does look like Claude, and I don't want the website to look like Claude. So again, this is fine. I can work on the database of content. I can add it images and like all this stuff later, but this is a really, really good start. Again, I didn't really feed it with anything. It did all of this on its own research, but I definitely need to kind of QA just to make sure that, things are actually Black owned when it's saying things like that and really make sure that it's accurate. Okay. But before I go there, what I'm going to do is actually just go ahead and screenshot this. I use the Go Full Page Chrome plugin, browser plugin, which basically takes a screenshot of the page like this. You can go ahead and download it. I'm going to take a couple pictures of just a few of the pages so that I get a good baseline for Claude Design. Oh, interesting. It's just one long page. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. All right, so this is one more page. All right, so that's good enough. So now I'm going to go to Claude Design, claude.ai/design. Okay, so it has my design systems in here, but I don't want to use one. I want to just go ahead and drop these. You can see they're attached here, the two photos. It's trying to use my default design system. I don't want it to use my workspace system. So I want to check the model and go ahead and move it to 4.8. I don't think I really need Fable for this. You could use a template, but I'm not going to use a template. I'm just going to go ahead and use Whisper. I want to improve this design to be more like a directory for buying products and services. In terms of best in class, you can look at something like Shop My or Baby List for suggestions on kind of how this one might look or work. So go ahead and give it a go. This will take a few minutes, so I will pause it here and multitask on something else. Page into a directory landing page, the category list, toy brand seeds into a product grid. I think it can start there. Product images, price, and buy. I think people don't really care about the brand. Product image cards, definitely just straight up. Age or stage, decide for me, I don't know. Search prominent, yes. Search, but subtle, not prominent. Keep the palette, but make it more premium. Placeholders, I can use drop photos later. I hope this tutorial was helpful for you to really open up your mindset about what you can create and build with AI and how you can get these small micro projects from idea to completion using the goal functionality. You're able to do these types of projects in Codex or in Claude Code as long as you have your different permissions set up, as long as you have your tools set up, and it's going to help you be able to move faster and get your ideas out into the world and start to test to see what is working. Now, with any idea, any business, anything that you're creating, of course, marketing is the next step, but that's another video. For today, my hope is that you now have a better sense of how to go from idea to launch in under 2 hours. You don't have to wait for perfection. You can go ahead, give AI the tools, give AI the access, be the guide, be the strategy person, be the executor, and partner with your AI and your agents so that they can help you get more work done.